woman to woman, men are f***ing boring. You know the time that you love spending with that man? It's because of you. It's because of your aura, your presence, your energy, your vibe. Girl, you are funny. You are beautiful. Stop thinking that it's the man. It's literally you. So if that man's a piece of shit, why the f*** are you with him? And if you miss that man, you don't miss him. You just miss spending time with yourself because you're so f***ing hilarious and you're so f***ing funny and you're so f***ing beautiful. Please, stop hanging out with these literal boring pieces of shit.
If men are so boring, then why is it that modern women are so painfully lonely? You would think with all of these incredibly funny and amazing women, they would be able to live their best lives and not go on TikTok to bash men because these women are single and insufferable.
What's the craziest thing you and your friends are gonna do this spring break with a dude?
Probably like suck on the
Stuck in the pool.
Ooh,
Did that?
we did that.
How many of y'all?
7.
7 of y'all? One dude?
One dude.
He's a lucky guy.
He's a lucky guy.
There was a point in human history where openly admitting to doing something like that would get you shunned from society. Now modern women will go out on spring break and make a game out of who can do the most ridiculous things possible, and her prize is being celebrated.
Since I made that video talking about my boyfriend, everybody's asking me, where did you find this man? And I have to say it's a miracle that I found him at San Diego State, of all places, but it was no coincidence. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Let me teach you how to get princess treatment. Number one, if that man's misbehavior or mistreatment of you doesn't absolutely disgust you, that is where we're going to start. If a man has ever asked you, what do you bring to the table? I genuinely want you to pull that table directly out from underneath him and let his food spill all over the floor.
It's never a wise idea to be taking dating advice from a woman who can't tell the difference between a table and a tablecloth, especially when it comes to the outright lie known as princess treatment.
Because that might be somebody's man, okay? Maybe somebody wants a feminine man, and that's totally fine, but that's not our man. That's not our husband. From this day forward, any man who is not utterly obsessed with you and constantly shows you he cares about you is not attractive to us. Because baby, that is not a provider. Okay, that is not a man in his masculine energy. A man in his masculine energy is a giver. He's a caretaker, not a things taker.
Men have every right to ask what a woman is going to provide him if he's going to be providing for her. But women like this are convinced that men were put on this earth to give without question. And if a man isn't willing to do that, then he's not a quote-unquote real man.
And enough of the I'm afraid of a love bomber stuff. My man has been love bombing me for 2 years, every day straight. Okay? That is misinformation at its finest. Just because a man is giving you a lot of attention does not mean it's something scary. I know we're not used to that, so it feels uncomfortable and we don't trust it. But you have to give someone the benefit of the doubt if they're showing you that they care about you, up until the point where they decide that they don't want to care anymore. If they do, then that's fine, because guess what? Your husband would never do that.
It's funny how modern women want a man to be obsessed with them, only to turn around and say that the man is love-bombing them, so therefore he's a horrific narcissist. They demand the world and then try to find an excuse to throw it back in a dude's face.
They would never do that, so that's not your husband. Thank you, moving on. Good to know sooner rather than later, right? So that they can move out of the way for you to get to your soulmate, because your soulmate's waiting there for you on the other side. Thank you, bye. If he is playing games with you, that is straight up icky. It's giving gesture. And we're looking for the knight, right? We're looking for the king, better yet, that can give you everything you've ever wanted, right? So we don't mess around with the jester, because that's a waste of our time, and he's not gonna get us anywhere. I've taught myself this by over and over choosing to make the decision that if you aren't pursuing me in the way that I want to be pursued, I'm not interested. I'm gonna just say no. Just say no, right? Boom. Okay.
Women like this shouldn't be using medieval metaphors when they talk. Kings have an insane amount of power, and they are the ones who choose who to have as their queen, and that queen must provide a substantial amount for him to choose her. The queen never actually chooses the king. Modern women keep bringing the pain on themselves. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into it.
Hello.
Hey, where are you?
Hold on. Kids are asleep. On my way to my mom's.
Why? What's going on with this note? Like, what kind of game are you trying to play here?
I don't know why you would think it's a game. spelled it out pretty clearly for you. I found your Tinder profile, and the kids and I are going to my mom's for a night.
Mike,
I need
it's a Tinder
some
profile.
space.
Yes, it's a Tinder profile, and of course she is married, which means that she's either cheating or started the process to cheat, which really is just the same thing. Either way, she's disloyal, and he doesn't want his children around a woman who would disrespect their father that deeply.
Yeah, right? It is a Tinder profile. That's a problem. We're married.
It's
we
not
have
an
kids.
active Tinder profile.
It's a very active Tinder profile. You were last active the 24th of October.
You can at least bring back our daughter.
No, I'm not doing that tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. I need some space, dude. I need to think.
Literally
I
can't
can.
do
I'm
this.
already on my way, and you're not stopping me.
Dude,
We'll
this is
see you
illegal.
tomorrow. Goodbye.
It's disturbing how she wanted her daughter back, but none of the other kids. It just sounds like she thought her daughter would be the easiest one to weaponize against her father, if I were to guess.
Women are going crazy, guys, because they can't figure out why you're not going up to them anymore. Guys' eyes are wide open now, right? They're wide open. And they're starting to say, well, you know what? I used to think it was worth it for me to just put myself out there all the time because, I wanted to take a girl out. But now I'm realizing you got the gold diggers, you got the women who want the free meal, you got the women who expect me to do everything but in return want to do nothing. You got women who are saying, what do you bring to the table? But when you ask them, they get insulted. You got women who don't. You can't even talk. You talk about, oh, yeah, you had 400 boyfriends before and you slept with all of them. They get defensive. Maybe I just don't need to pursue women right now at all. That's what's happening.
And the sad part is, these women have nobody to blame but themselves. They became some of the most unattractive creatures on the planet with their actions, and then they expect the men they despise to worship them simply because they exist. That's not happening.
If men's jobs disappeared tomorrow, society would crumble. If women's jobs disappeared tomorrow, society would be fine.
Oh, really? Who's going to raise all the children?
Women aren't even raising their own kids. They're in daycare.
That's actually
They're
incorrect.
in daycare and public school.
No.
It's $1 billion industry.
It is $1 billion industry, but statistically, women have the majority of childcare burden. And not a lot of people can afford daycare nowadays.
Well, who is the kid spending the most time with if the mom's at work? Most mothers work nowadays.
Considering that your average modern woman is proudly proclaiming that she's not going to have kids and how she's happy that the birth rates are declining, what she's talking about isn't that much of an issue for her. So her argument is just moot at this point.
This is just your daily reminder that every man is a loser until proven otherwise.
And here is a more important, and I should say, more relevant reminder that truly well-adjusted and happy individuals do not disparage an entire group of people.
Women like this just prove why men don't bother with dating anymore. Why would any man want to spend time with a woman who's just going to automatically assume that he's a loser? That seems like too much work to be with a woman who isn't worth that much effort.
Do you think because you feel that you're not a feminist or whatever, you are better than other women?
No, I don't. I'm a pretty humble person.
Do you feel that we hate men?
A lot of what you're saying does seem like man-hating behavior.
I mean, I do think men suck. I think a lot because of the patriarchy, a lot of men have arrogance and they mistreat women. Do you agree?
No, I don't agree.
So you think men don't mistreat women?
I do not think that a majority of men mistreat women.
So
I do not.
Why do you think there are phrases like, ugh, men suck?
Phrases like that exist because modern women are convinced that men are the source of all their misery. It's come to the point where they have to desperately look for anything to hate the world around them, because when you're that miserable, you just want to stay that way.
Because I think women are petty and dramatic.
Okay, so just because you're going against other women doesn't mean men are gonna choose you.
I'm not a pick-me. I'm married. I'm already sold. I'm off the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, where all you are.
So you think because I'm not married, I'm on the streets and I really need a husband?
You're really bitterly and desperately single, yes. You're obviously not happy. Your attitude does not scream, I'm happy and I love my life.
That's one thing that modern women will never admit. They are incredibly unhappy. They're angry and they lash out at the world the very second something doesn't go their way, yet they are convinced if they scream that they're happy into a camera, then somehow people will believe them. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.